with the fan up. I got Santa. I go monkey. Up that. Gonna do just what I say. Pull up, practice Uber in that race. She's so bad, but she said.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, you can't talk.
You know, I'm like...
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Marshall's Giants going up against Jeffrey's Eagles.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Foles. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that. Big time penalty.
Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And now here is the offense onto the field as their first involvement will be a two-point conversion attempt. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Foles. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. Here's Foles. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. The play clock's running down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
For the New York Giants, as their offense comes back out there, last year 3-13, and that was off from just a year being a playoff team at 11-5. They were 31st in total points, 31st in overall defense, so a lot of changes need to take place.
They certainly do, and frankly, the 11-5 season masked the changes that are coming now because their numbers weren't that great in the 11-5 season. Somehow they found a way to win those key important games and accumulate a nice record. But you look at the underpinnings, and you'll see the cracks are already there, and they really got exposed in 2017. They'll hit the restart button and have a do-over.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. B.J. Goodson coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now it's Ajayi. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Back 22! Back 22!
They'll drop to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 5 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Throw now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll look to throw now on first down. Drops it off to Ajayi. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. He'll look to throw, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And tough starting field position here. Back near the goal line. Here's Manning. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out. Well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi. And how about Jason Peters, losing the all-world left tackle? And Halapoulivaati Vaitai, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capably. They had answers for everything they needed.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. Shotgun now for Manning. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Rhett Ellison, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now a play fake. Manning. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. picked off by Jalen Mills. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the...
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
Can't go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999 where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
He still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They'll run again now with Darkwa. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 73 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Well, now you want to talk shit.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game.
Ball hovered, I guess. I don't know.
Though, impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course,
I figured as much.
On the Philly special.
Yeah, quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game.
They'll start out on the ground.
Damn it, I tripped.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I wish you just stopped stealing my shit.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I tried sliding. I didn't know what button it was, though.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Foles. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away.
What sucks is, too, when you go to fake the punts or the kicks or whatever, it doesn't tell you the buttons you need to hit for your receivers. I've learned that. Yeah. Damn it.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone.
The 1 yard line. When did you become Boston?
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw is Manning. Unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because
it has to be a way for me to not show you my plays I chose.
He was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
You probably flipped it, or you controlled it. Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Abracadabra.
From the gun, it's Manning. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's the worst. The guy's wide open and your quarterback throws it too hard. You got to dive.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here's Darkwan. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 11 yards on the pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. On 1st down, Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On the run, Darkwan. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Manning now on 1st down. That's caught by
you
his
guys
tight
got
end,
bumped. The
Evan
pick
Ingram.
play.
And
Pick play,
touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, 39 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
What do you mean you're recording it? You're on. You're on. Okay. They let you in.
Here's Manning to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Yeah.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
I got you. I got
So
the
that
game
one
going
will
right
be
now, so it's on
accepted.
there.
Foles. Ertz over the middle. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They run with Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves. And get him set. Here's Foles. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistled. 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
The lag on my buttons for some reason.
They're going to look to throw. Screen to adjust.
What the hell was that?
It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the time.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. First half,
I'm gone for 3.
You're watching the NFL on EA
Poor
Sports.
clock management there.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Throwing on first down is Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Manning now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Manning to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
No.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Manning going to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Throwing now is Manning. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6. Now Manning throwing on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. And it pops free.
What?
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Robbed, man, robbed.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
It was in a scrum, though. You couldn't see it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Drops it off to Ajayi. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down and 10 now for the offense.
Do you think he had his ass?
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go
screen
down.
flickered on me.
For a sack.
Jason
Pierre-Paul in there
see that
to
in the
pick up
game.
his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes.
No, that's how they didn't get rid of the ball. 3rd and 27. If I only had to play those 27 yards.
And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And now on is the field goal unit. And, boy, this is speculative at best, crazy at worst. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Donnie Jones now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and, boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because there's confidence has to.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
That's embarrassing because I was on the phone. I wasn't even paying attention.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
No, I was hanging the phone up. Trying to get off the
That'll
phone.
be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Moves me back 5.
So they're going to go for 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They
I don't know why I like to hit stick
keep
fumble.
the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Giants. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Throwing is Madden. He's going to flip that out to the flat.
Oh,
it's
man.
complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Manning now to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Manning. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now Manning on the bootleg. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return will stop right around the 25. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Foles. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Casillas in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. Torrey Smith, watch him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Torrey Smith, 87 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And, oh, a big collision there. He's hit and knocked backward. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Trying to get that ball from him. Sorry about that.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Not being able to talk shit on my interception and touchdown.
You have to be careful about being too cautious because
no, that was last time. Not being able to talk shit about the 75-yard play when it was third and 27.
Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
Abracadabra.
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on first down. Completes it to Ajayi. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make
he
it a
caught it.
second down.
I just didn't want to see him turn out of bounds, so yeah, but only gained 2 yards.
Second down, 8.
Second down and 8.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, man.
It's incomplete.
They were right in the soft zone there. Man, I had him.
The deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Yeah.
Foles. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him.
4th and 8.
4th down.
Great play defensively
Go for
there,
the
as
kick.
you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. Try it here. He's back to throw.
Damn it. I'm looking downfield, not looking at my damn QB.
Jason Pierre-Paul. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
That's all right. I'll get it again. All these interruptions on my end. Let's pull that timeout.
So the fumble recovery, and now Manning. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Foles. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll set up a throw.
Why isn't anybody picking up that guy?
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Community package.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 17 there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. Room to run past midfield. Ertz over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Got him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a giant
interference.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed.
That's what happens, Ed, when you're a busy man, I guess.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Oops.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Manning. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. Oh, what a move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Devon Kennard coming with pressure. He drops him on the blitz for a loss of 12. They'll set up to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring